Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Daddy's gonna build you a Lego bird. And if that Lego bird don't tweet, Daddy's gonna build you some happy feet. 'Cause Lego penguins are so cute. But Daddy heard you wanted a red space suit. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. Welcome back to Lego Therapy. This is legitimately one of my daughter's baby blankets, by the way. In fact, I'd have to ask, but it may have been my oldest daughter's blanket that got recycled down to my youngest daughter. I don't remember that much, but I went right in the closet and found this. I was like, yes! This makes my gag. Oh, forgot the baby bottle. Oh well. Peeps! Lego lights on. We're live-ish in the Lego Lounge. What are we building today? It is the new Lego gift with purchase space. What is this called? Upscale baby astronaut. There we go. 250 pieces, set number 40767. And I'm so excited. Now, I will say, I don't understand Lego. They very confuse me a lot because I tried to download the directions on the app, on the Lego Builder app, not there. But then I went to the website, went right to lego.com, and I was able to download the instructions in a PDF format. I don't know. They baffle me with these things, but peeps, I'll say, I've told you guys way too many times, beautiful instruction booklet. I don't plan anything in advance. I just wing it. And so, my process kind of goes like this. I go, all right, I'm going to record today. What am I going to build? I pick out what I'm going to build. And then I just start spitballing goofy ideas of how I can, take whatever I did today, in this case, baby astronaut, and make it fun and entertaining. Hold on. Let's do our dad joke of the day. How do you cut an ocean in two? I'm so bad at this with a seesaw. You're not supposed to laugh at your own jokes, MC. Oh. All right. So anyways, as I was saying, I just wing it. I start spitballing ideas, and I don't know where I come up with the songs that just pop in my head. Obviously, I have zero real talent. I can't come up with my own songs, so I just recycle other people's songs, and then I try to make it Lego themed. And I sometimes I hit home runs, and sometimes I strike out right off the bat. So I'm always happy when I can find a good one, but I don't have any plans. I just come in here and I goof around and I have a good time. Even this, I had a speech, if you will, planned in my head. I've already forgot it. I'm winging it again. I'm trying to remember what I originally thought to talk about today, and it's not coming back to me right now. So I'm off the cuff as usual. But I'm so happy about this set, and I know I'm a bit of a walking contradiction. I always have been, in all aspects of my life. People have always been confused about the way I dress and the way I talk and how my, accent can change depending on who I'm around, and I don't do that on purpose. It's just, I grew up in the South, I grew up in the North. I've grown up around all different types of people, and so my brain has the ability to just turn it on and turn it off without even thinking about it. It just happens. But why am I walking contradiction? Because I know I say all the time, Lego minifigs are not exactly my jam. I like them. I just am not a super fan the way other people are. I don't need to go out and collect all of any minifig. It just doesn't, I just don't have that in me for some reason. It's just not there. And so, you know, I sometimes feel like I am definitely an odd man out when it comes to the Lego universe, because I know so many people love minifigs, and they especially with the collectible minifigs, the CMFs, if you will, they gotta have them all. Pokemon. They gotta collect them all, and I just don't feel that in me. But there are some minifigs that I specifically really appreciate, and also there's certain, like, I guess, themes that really get me excited. And so, for example, the upscaled minifig here that we did some months back, I really like him because you take the concept of this little guy and then you blow him up into a whole set. I thought that was so cool. And then one of the other sets, now I didn't get the race car theme, I think it was the F1 driver, the upscaled F1 driver. I'm just not into F1. It's just not my jam, but no hate to anybody that is. You know, a lot of people love it. But I still want the upscaled pirate, the Lego House tribute, I think is what it's called, is the set, something along those lines. And I really want that set. Now I may never. Oh, there's a little tiny tile stuck in between. It's like, why is this piece not connecting up? Anyways, I do really want that set still, and I may never get my hands on it, but it's one that I want. But then I saw this come out, this upscaled baby, and again, this combines two things that I'm not super crazy about. I'm not super crazy about minifigs, and I'm not super crazy about the space theme. I like them both. I think they're both interesting and fun, but they're not my number one thing by any means. But I love the space baby. I love it. It's an upscaled minifig. It got me. It immediately got me. So I was like, all right, I gotta have it. And so I waited, actually, because I didn't get a May the 4th order this year. I skipped it because while all of the sets, well, I won't say all, a lot of the sets are definitely on my wish list, I just wasn't, nothing about this year's May the 4th, what's the word I'm looking for? English is hard, Peeps. Y'all know I struggle to find words. Promotion. Nothing about this year's May the 4th promotion just knocked my socks off. I was like, you know, everything's cool, but I can wait. And I'm kind of glad I did, because that opened up the door to this set, because I really, really wanted this set. And so I waited, and I did. Did I pick up a Star Wars set with this order? Oh yeah, I did. Picked up one Star Wars set. Couldn't remember. Anyways, Peeps, let's just build. Even though I'm gonna keep talking, let's get our overhead camera going on so y'all can have the beautiful view. Make sure my focus is good. Okay, there we go. So anyways, where was I going with that? Y'all know, sidetrack. Boy, I lose it so quick sometimes. I definitely wanted this set though, and so I'm glad I waited. I waited and I got this set, and I'm having fun already building it. And I think he's going to look great in my collection. Man, I'm so space brained right now. Ah! These jokes get worse all the time. Anyways, you know, again, I had plans of what I wanted to say today, and they've all gone out the window. I don't even fully recall what they all were, but peeps, it's a good day. Yesterday I got to watch two different lives. I often miss the live streams that some of y'all do, just because timing. My timing stinks, and I'm just doing other things, or you know, spending time with family or whatever. And so I got to sit in on two of them yesterday. I was so happy. The Brickopolis, I can't say the word, but Brick Apocalypse or something along those lines. That's been started by a group of different Lego creators, JDP Builds, Silent Mode, and I apologize, gents, if I'm messing up your names. There's a group of 4 different guys, so if you're on Discord and you're into Lego, Brick Therapy, not Lego Therapy, that's my channel, but Brick Therapy is the Discord group. I'm not 100% sure if it is by invite only. I don't think it is though. But if you go to JDP Builds and look through his channel, at least go to the very last live he did, where they did episode 1 of Brickopolis. I think I'm saying that right. And you can go find the link to the Discord group. It is a fantastic group of other Lego creators. We're all out here trying to support each other and make this an amazing community, and I love it. So I got to go to that one yesterday, and I got to sit in on another one, Never Too Old for Lego. He's one of the founders of this group, and also a pretty cool channel. I really like what he does. So go check him out, support him. But point being, I was in the group, you know, chat yesterday, and I ended up by the end of yesterday. So 2 days ago, as I'm recording, I hit my 2-year anniversary on this channel. Now this, if you go look at my details, it says this channel's been around since 2007, and I think that's what it says, which is true. But it was not always a Lego channel. I had it as a different thing at one time, and I never loaded videos. It was just a generic channel that I had. And then when I finally decided to do Lego Therapy, I just repurposed the channel and changed the name and everything. So 2 years ago, when I started Lego Therapy, and the very next day after sitting in on the lives, I hit 200 subscribers. So first and foremost, thank you to everybody who has supported me ever through this entire process. I said yesterday on my YouTube or on my Facebook, you know, I don't know where I would be today without this. It's done. I did not name this channel ironically or for clicks. I named this channel because it is what it is for me. Now, obviously, I've gone on to do more than just Lego. I'm doing other alternative brands here and there, but for the most part, Lego Therapy. And you know, I think most people recognize Lego. While yes, it is the brand, it is also the style. So, and anybody that doesn't, I don't sweat it. So point being, thank you to everybody that's helped get me to this point. I'm so happy, so thankful. And on a completely, well, not unrelated note, but on a side note to this whole thing, you know, I have my Instagram page for this channel that I use really only just to promote the videos and hopefully attract a little more attention. But as I was kind of alluding to, I'm not here for clicks. I'm not here to get famous. In fact, if anything, I don't want to be. I have no desire to be famous. You know, in fact, I was listening to Joe Rogan this morning, and you know, one of the things he was talking to his guest about, she asked him, do you recommend fame? He goes, absolutely not. Like, yeah, see, when famous people say that, you should listen. So I don't have any desire to be famous or rich or anything. I just want to do my thing, have fun, and obviously for my therapy, but also hopefully to help somebody else, you know? And I'll be truthful. I did not start out this channel completely selflessly. I don't know what word I'm trying to find, but my original thoughts were, hey, I can start a YouTube channel, hopefully get monetized, and then use that money to put back into the channel, which in a way is still kind of a goal, but it is not the primary goal. I want to, you know, again, share my love of Lego and brick building. I need to turn the fan on again. It's warming up in Florida. You know, I saw a hilarious meme the other day. Sidetrack. We're preheating, guys. We're preheating Florida. Yeah, so my goals have admittedly changed since I started. You know, obviously I've learned a lot since I started. You know, I did not know what I didn't know. And so here I am today, and I really, really love what I have here and the community that a lot of us are working to build together. It just makes me so happy, and it does so much for me to read the comments and to share comments with other people. You know, I've come to recognize I'm not going to own every set that I want. I just don't have the money or the space. You know, it is what it is. And so I know I'm talking a lot this episode. I may talk the whole episode. This may be a way too long episode, and you may change the channel. It's okay. See, I lost my track again. I love what we're doing here. I say we because you guys are part of it. I am just talking into outer space if nobody's watching, and there are, as of today, at least 200 of you guys watching, guys and gals, and whatever you identify as. And so I'm so happy for that and thankful for that. And I want to let you guys know too what it means to me, because, you know, as I was started to say a few minutes ago, and then I sidetracked, I have my Instagram page, which I definitely use just to try to drum up more attention for the channel, separate from my private page, because I was trying to use my private page, and I was like, well, that's not going to reach a lot of people. It's going to reach the people that I know already. And so I started a page specifically for the channel, and I get hit up a lot by these marketers or whatever, wanting me to join their group, and they're going to help promote me and send me to the moon. You know, they're going to do all this stuff for me. but I gotta pay them. That's always the catch. And you know, it's no hate. I understand they're just trying to work too. They've got their own career path, if you will. But I keep having to tell them no. You know, they find my page and then they go and see my channel and they go, oh, look at how many views you're getting. You know, they'll try to pump me up like, oh, your content is so great, but look at the number of views you're getting and look at the number of interactions you're getting. We could help you get so much more. And here's the thing. I don't want it like that. I know, like, I had somebody suggest to me to get with this team, and the way I understand it is essentially they use the terminology I'm going to use is bots. That may not be the correct terminology, but that's the way I understand it. Essentially bots that start, you know, popping up on your channel and commenting and liking, and you know, but they're not real. And I'm like, well, I don't, you know, when I had this discussion with the person that suggested it to me, I was like, I don't want fake people on my channel. I want real people. And they're like, oh, well, yeah, but once you get all these interactions, it's going to help the algorithm and it's going to push it out there, and then you'll get more real people to your channel. And my problem with that is, then how do I know who's real and who's not? I want to legitimately reach people on my own merit. Is that bad thinking? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. That's how I feel about it, you know? And again, my mindset has evolved a bit since I started this channel. I had one thought process about how things were going to go when I started, and it's changed, and I think for the better. I think I want authentic interactions with folks. You know, I had a comment this morning from somebody, and they were like, you know, I'd have to go back and review the actual full episode that I posted, but I think I said something along the lines of, hey, you know, sometimes I don't know if what I'm doing matters or that anybody cares, you know? And that's just me being honest. I occasionally get that little bit of mental block or whatever you want to call it. And so the person commented and was like, please keep making videos. You know, I watch you every morning and I really enjoy what you're doing. And I get other people saying, hey, I love your attitude. I love your positivity, blah, blah, blah. All that makes me feel like $1 million. I can't tell you how great it feels to hear that from real people, that I know actually exist. I can go to their channel, I can watch their content, I can, you know, interact with them and know that it's not a bot. It's just not what I want personally. And again, this is not me judging anybody that wants to do it that way, but that's not how I want to do my channel. So with that being said, boy, I've been going on for a long time. We are halfway through the build already. He's looking great. I hope I haven't rambled too much, but I just that this morning, between the comments on my page and then the private messages that I'm receiving on my Instagram and stuff, and you know, everything that's been going on the last few days, I've just been swirling around in my brain. So I just kind of wanted to share how I'm feeling, and you know, again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you think I'm off base, I'll hear you out. It doesn't mean I'll agree with you, but I'll hear you out. Anywho, let me hush up now and just build for like a few minutes. I mean, we're already halfway done, but how many minutes in? 25 minutes. Sorry, peeps. Hope you like what you see. And if you do, don't be afraid to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. Like the video, share the video, do all the things. With that, here we go. Alright, peeps. Check him out. He came out great. Or she. You know, I don't know. They don't have a gender slated on here, but man, it looks so cool. Again, I'm not a minifig dude, and I'm not a space dude, but I like him. There's just, I don't know. There's something about the upscaled minifigs that I just get excited about, and this guy looks great. I love it. I really enjoyed the fact that there were very few one dot pieces, one stud. It was almost all 2 or more connection points, and no stickers. You know, you got your 3 prints here. That looks so good. It's got, I don't know how well you can tell. Let me see. Focus. He's got this kind of, there you go. You can kind of catch the light right there. This is like a metallic paint almost. And he's got his little jet packs on the back. So, uh-oh, here we go. Let's just do this. Let's test it. Let's test the swooshability, guys. He swooshes all over the place. And his head don't fall off. That's perfect. Jetpacks aren't falling off. Head's not falling off. Not a bobblehead. He looks so good. This is my new baby. I hope that they release more of these. I would like to get this in black. I really like. I would hate to say that I'm gonna be one of those people that starts collecting them all. But I might. If they put out more of these little baby space guys, I might buy them all. Or GWP them all. I don't know. However they release them. I would like it. I would love if they put out a black one. I like black and red are my 2 favorite colors. So I think it would be so cool to have a black one to go next to him. They could be little buddies. And I can have my two Lego children. Of course, my oldest son up there, Bowser, you can see his legs at least. He got me so many views. I put out just this silly YouTube short one time of me hugging him and saying he's my son. I got so many views off of that video. It made me laugh. I was like, how is me being just absolutely stupid what got me a bunch of views? I'll tell you what I was hoping this set was going to have, and it didn't. And I realized it is not a brickhead. But I was really looking forward. I was hoping he was going to have the little pink brick in his head for his brain. I was like, no, it didn't have it. But it had these little like things going on inside. They had like the little D-pad for Nintendo. with a yellow dot on top, and then it stacked up, and then there was another D-pad with another yellow dot. I don't know what that's supposed to represent, if that's some sort of Easter egg. Well, let me know in the comments if you know, but I don't know. Man, he looks fantastic. I really like him so much. I realize I absolutely could have made this a short. I could have done a speed build and just put it out like that. It was small enough, quick enough. I just, I felt like chatting today, guys. And, you know, I hope nobody takes it, what's the word I want to use? Like, I hope nobody finds it strange that I don't really do that many lives. I only do them occasionally when I have like something I really want to go live about, but it's just not the most uncomfortable. It's not the most comfortable thing for me. Public speaking has never been my jam, and public speaking to people I can't even see is even weirder to me. You know, I try, and it's usually good. I have fun. It's just I feel very out of my element. Whereas, you know, when I record, I'll be straight up. I don't ever hit the stop button. Once I hit record, I'm going. No, that's not true. That's a lie. Occasionally I start recording and then I realize, oh, I forgot to, you know, select the correct microphone, or, you know, I have one of my silly songs that I came up with and I totally jack it up. And so I say, all right, I'll start over again. But very, 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 very rarely do I hit stop once I hit start. I go, and whatever comes out is what comes out. And then when I do my post editing, I can go back and be like, that was a dumb comment. I'll cut that out, you know? Whereas when you're live, you ain't cutting nothing out. So if I say something completely stupid, it's out there. So it is what it is. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to come on here today and thank everybody and build my little buddy here, and it's a good day. I feel really, really positive and really happy about everything. And that's something I'm trying to work on even more. It's already sort of my mindset about life now, post-military. I'll just be honest, I was very angry a lot during my time in service. I was always angry and fighting with people over one thing or another, and I don't have it in me anymore. You know, occasionally somebody will pull it out of me. I don't want to fight with anybody. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be depressed. I just want to be happy, do things that make me happy, spend time with my family, and hopefully spread a little positivity to all you guys out there in the internet webs land. Hopefully I'm succeeding, and I just try more and more and more and more to keep that mindset of, like, you know, even when I see posts, not on my channel, but on other channels that are negative, or videos that are negative, and they start getting into that. Like, I do it sometimes. I will 100% sit there and type up a comment, be like, and then I'll be like, what am I getting out of this? It doesn't matter what I say. The people that type those comments, they already have it made up in their mind. Nothing I type is going to change their point of view. Delete. I've done it a bunch of times. I just like, what am I doing? Why am I getting caught up in the comment game? So I don't. I try very, very hard not to comment, not to watch things that upset me, not to watch things that are gonna, you know, spin up my anxiety or anything else. I try to be on the up and up. I am not always successful. I'm not. But I try really hard to keep that mindset these days. So, all that said, say, you know, again, thank you so much to everybody that has helped make this channel what it is today. 2 years down, 200 subscribers, and you know, again, I'm really loving the community that, you know, everybody here is building together. It's good to have positive things in life. That's the point, right? Isn't that the point? I think it is. None of us know what comes next. So while we're here on this planet, in this plane of existence, whatever you want to call it, just try to enjoy life. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying real hard. Peeps, I have rambled way too much today. Thank you again. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I see you guys on the next one. Until then, holla!